or let's talk about 2016 apart from just kind of the high level about leagues that we have so far. Let's look at the rest of the competitive scene. Do we see this game continuing its meteoric rise in popularity through the next year? Are we going to taper off at some point? And even more importantly, are any other games in a position to be able to threaten Counter-Strike? There's FPS games, it seems, what do we have, 400 hero shooters that are coming out next year?
Yeah.
Most of which is going to be led by Overwatch. Are there any threats to Counter-Strike next year?
I mean, I think we're going to continue to see growth, even without Turner. Like, everyone's loving this game now. I mean, we haven't had a Team FPS in PC for a very long time.
That's right.
And again, everyone knows the pedigree of Counter-Strike over the years, and now it's back, right? I was doing a little bit of kind of research before I got here just to remind myself of some numbers. In 2013, we had just a little over 1 million in prize money. In 2014, we had just almost 2 million, like 1.8.
Sure.
2015, we're going to hit 5 million by the end of the year.
Oh, wow.
We're at 480 or 460 right now. And there's a couple $200,000 and $100,000 tournaments happening this weekend. Next weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll hit 5 million. So that's huge growth. I mean, just from 14 to 15 is huge. And the 16 is going to get nutty. And we haven't even heard like what kind of money is behind Turner.
That's what I'm wondering, yeah.
I don't think anything competes with Counter-Strike. It is so vastly different as a game. It doesn't matter if it's Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege or any of these new shooters like Overwatch, etc. Totally different game type. There is, I've said it for years, like this game, Counter-Strike, is lightning in a bottle. It doesn't matter which version, whether it's Source version or 1.6. Like the idea of the economy of the rounds with having to spend your money properly, the strategy that brings, plus the different guns, plus the idea of like planting the bomb and defusing the bomb. Like this is so unique as it's wrapped in Counter-Strike. Like,
and presented as a better viewer package.
Everyone has tried for years to make
there.
something like it, right? And you just can't. I don't think you can. Now we can complain about the engine and the guns feel with this and that and the other, but like I just don't think you can touch it as its kind of game. Yeah, as its core concept. And again, then you add the cosmetics and all the things that are, and again, we didn't talk about it, but Riot makes millions of dollars in skins every day. Let's not kid ourselves, right? So like the idea of skins for guns and the cosmetics, that just keeps increasing people's excitement about it. And again, so I don't think anything's going to challenge it.
And it's one of the most easiest esports games to actually, understand.
Yeah,
100%.
The basic part, and then you get into the details of it. But again, very easy to watch.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, this is the game right now. There always seems to be whatever's one of the most popular games. It's one that maybe people aren't necessarily the most hardcore players, but they get it. They enjoy watching it. And that's where I'm at with this. Like, I admit I'm a fairly casual Counter-Strike fan, but I watch every weekend's events just because of how easy it is to grasp, how easy it is on the surface to know in a fairly realistic shooter without respawns in between the rounds and stuff like that. You have one shot. You go to plant a bomb. If you don't get it, great. Let's try again. And I've realized every Counter-Strike...
It was built for esports without even knowing it, right? In the sense of the cadence of it and the hype of a round, then it restarts, hype of a round, but the match hype grows. It's like, it's built for broadcast with the downtime and everything.
Yeah, and you can have a misplay without losing a game. For example, if you lose a team fight in Dota or even League, you're done almost.
Yep.
It's very hard to come back from that. Whereas for CSGO, you lose a round, okay, let's take next one, right?
And, and we would question the comeback mechanics now with the pistols being very powerful and maybe more than they ever were, might be a little too powerful in the sense of like being able to turn a match around. But at the same time, if you're a fan, that's incredibly exciting. Because it used to be, team would win the pistol round and they were going to lose the next 2 or 3 rounds as they saved their money.
It seems like every time I check the subreddit, there's another Deagle Ace or something like that.
Crazy.
Every single time I tune in.
The force buys are insane nowadays, which is, again, makes it very exciting. Not as a player, if you're on the other side of that, like force buy, you're not very happy.
It gets very frustrating.
Yeah.